Is this team where you want it to be, with the exception of Kuzma not being able to play? Is this team where you want it to be going to the start?
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have things that you need to strengthen and get better at and have more work on. From that standpoint, there's always, there's a lot that I want to, further us along with. But considering what our preseason looked like and the time that we had to get ourselves ready for opening night, I feel good about where we're at. Yes.
This team was pretty middle of the pack in defensive rating last season. How confident are you that improvement can happen?
Well, it's going to determine whether we have a successful season or not. We're going to be able to score the basketball if we commit to sharing it. How many wins we put in the win column is going to be directly tied to how well we come together on the defensive end. Where our care factor is, how tough we're playing, how connected we're playing, and I believe that we can make a big improvement. We have some physical talent, on the defensive end to get the job done, and there'll be an emphasis on that all year.
Frank, Danny and LeBron were talking yesterday about how Anthony has been able to challenge LeBron specifically as a player. I was wondering, in practice, what ways does that manifest from your end?
Just with mistakes or whatever. If there's a turnover here or there or a defensive assignment, I think most of our guys have been pretty good about challenging each other. To like I said, raise the care factor and raise the standard. And Anthony's definitely done that with LeBron.
When you have two guys at that caliber of player, do you feel that's sort of like an iron sharpens iron type situation?
Yeah, I do, in particular with those two. But I mean, we're encouraging that with our whole group. Everybody's got to hold each other accountable and push the envelope. And again, we say push each other, but pull for each other at the same time. And but it's definitely been the case with those two.
How have you seen Kawhi's offense evolve, especially after last season?
Going into last season?
No, just after last season. Because one thing Doc was talking about is him as a facilitator, being able to open other guys up.
Yeah, I mean, he's a make the right play kind of player. He's always really been that in my eyes. Obviously, he was raised in the Spurs system, which is how they play. And his perimeter shooting has really taken off the last few years. And then as he's seen more and more double teams over the last few years, he's become a better facilitator for sure.
Headlines are irrelevant to a coach, I know, but do you have to manage emotions at all tomorrow night, knowing just how everyone will be playing up Lakers, Clippers, and LeBron, Kawhi, and all that?
Yeah, I really don't think so. I think our guys are locked into what the long haul is going to look like. This is the first game out of 82, and it doesn't really matter who our opponent is. Our guys are excited about becoming a team and getting this season started up, regardless of our opponent. So I don't feel like we have to do anything special to try to manage emotions.
And I imagine looking at just the way the interplay between AD and LeBron and how that'll evolve. I mean, there's more players on this team, but two supremely talented players, how their relationship will evolve is probably pretty exciting for a head coach.
It really is, and obviously the relationship is very strong off the basketball court, and then working together in practices and whatnot. The on-the-court chemistry has looked great at times, and still has a way to go at times, and that's to be expected with two players of that magnitude playing with each other for the first time. So it'll be a work in progress throughout the year, but hopefully we hit the ground running tomorrow night.
How are you managing this, considering you told us that Golden State conditions is a bit of a challenge right now with the trip and all that? And are there any guys with any sort of limitations that will play? Not talking about the guys on the out, but the guys who will play any limitations.
Well, Quinn is still dealing with the calf issue. Alex is back. He took a hard fall the other night. I think we're going to list him as probable. He loosened up and got into some action today. Rajan's dealing with a sore calf, and aside from that, it's just going to be a common sense thing based on their win. If they feel like the game's playing at a high pace and guys need a sub, then we'll adjust accordingly. But I'm planning on going in with the mindset that this is a mid-season type of game. Everybody's ready to play mid-season type of minutes, and like I said, we'll adjust accordingly if we need to.
Kind of along the lines of where the team is right now. Once the season starts, how much more of the sort of building that you would do in a training camp can get done versus that looking at the rest of the season, maintaining guys?
Yeah, it becomes a challenge when you're playing every other day and you have back-to-backs and whatnot. But I think coaching in this league at this level, you have to have a lot of different weapons in your tools in your toolbox to be able to implement and grow without taxing their legs. And there's a lot of ways to do that with film and with no contact drill work and practice. Where you're not really getting guys dinged up and banged up, but you're moving the envelope and you're improving and you're sharpening your reads defensively and your reads offensively as well. And it's one of those things that just because we're starting with our official games doesn't mean we're not going to continue to grow throughout the season.
Is that a place where it's helpful to have a veteran group to do that kind of improvement?
It is, but also with a younger group, you can afford to run them more. You know what I mean, and play live practices. So there's a give and take there.
Frank, when you cross paths with Laker fans, to what extent do they ever bring up like the possibility of a rivalry with the Clippers?
Nobody's mentioned anything, from that standpoint with me. They know we have two good teams here in town, but this is it's a situation where I've been welcomed by the fans and they're excited about their team. The Laker fan base is like a religion around here. It really matters to people, and people care. So I'm enjoying being a part of it.
Does the density of really good teams in the West, I mean, if you look at it, there's maybe half a dozen teams that people think could win the West at this point. Does the fact it's that crowded at the top factor into how you approach managing your guys now? And you mentioned like it needed to be like a midseason game right away. Is that part of the calculus?
Not really. For me, it's not going to be about, we're not going to play guys 46 minutes tomorrow night or ever throughout the regular season, but we're not going to play like these games don't matter either. You know what I mean? We're going to play every night to win with a great importance placed on that game, and within playing manageable minutes where guys are being managed for the long haul. You know what I mean? So we'll be intelligent with our load while bringing great importance to every basketball game and try to win every night.